All right, it's that time again. We are going to take a road trip. We're going to go see the dogs. We're going to go hang out and, I don't know, maybe do, just some driving, maybe some sightseeing, maybe some checking things out, making sure that my sister's computer is still working fine, and just, some miscellaneous stuff. So let's do it. By the time you see this, I'll already been back, so hopefully it would have been a great time, and hopefully I got a lot of footage, especially of the pugs, because I do miss them. I haven't gotten to see them in a while. So here we go, folks. All right, so you can sort of see behind me where I stopped. Yeah, well, I mean, I had to. A couple good things about Wawa: they always have fresh food. They make it fresh all day long, so that's always a plus. Especially like the wraps. Yeah, there you go, buffalo chicken. I'm addicted to those almost. And yeah, I don't drink a whole lot of soda anymore. I'm not going to drink even half of that by the time I get where I'm going. But hey, we'll see how it goes. But I imagine I'll have just enough to know that it's there. I'm not worried about it too much. It's starting to get a little bit dark. I got a late start this afternoon. I'll try to get some footage on the road, but I'm not going to bore you guys with a 2-hour trip. But hey, time to get started. Well, I made it, and the lighting is terrible because, well, it's dark outside. So we're going to go inside and see the dogs. What? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Hi there. Hi there. Hi, yeah, I know. Hi there. Hi. Hi there. Whoa, yeah, you talk back to everybody, don't you, for you? You're a little brat. Where'd you go, Kichi? Here. What are you eating bark for? Huh? You're supposed to bark, not eat bark. What? You just, sometimes you amaze me. All right, so one of the advantages of living in Florida, obviously, is, yeah, pool. Nice yard, beautiful day. Oh, yeah. We're out with them. Yeah, so here's the dogs. What? Hi, Kichi. Hi. Hi. Their real names aren't Kichi and Fiu. That's actually Whiskey. And that's Tango. Foxtrot is in the house still. Yeah, that's, never mind. Hi, Fiu. What's the matter? Hey, what's the matter? Huh? Silly. You're silly. All right, part of what I'm actually doing today is I'm going out and running a few errands just to go drive around Ocala. I haven't done it in a while. It's a nice little town. There's probably, I don't know, Marion County probably has around 100,000 people. But it is home to one of the busiest and largest international airports in the country. And if you don't know that or haven't flown through there, well, it's because you're not a horse. Yeah, it specializes in equine travel and private. So, but this is horse country. So this is one of the largest airports transporting horses in the entire country. Pretty interesting. Not going there, just going to drive around taking care of other stuff. One of the places I'm going is probably going to be Best Buy because I have to get some stuff and I don't have a Micro Center nearby. And I could order off the Big A, but it's much easier to go and look and touch and feel. And so that's what I'm going to go do. Made it to Best Buy. We're going to go inside and see what's going on. I'm not going to tell you exactly on this trip what I'm buying. I'm looking at a couple of things. I wanted to see what their stock is. See what kind of stock they have in video cards. See what kind of stock they have on say, processors, maybe power supplies, laptops. I am going to buy at least 2 things that I think I figured out what I'm going to buy, but that's going to be for a later video. But I just kind of want to see what's going on. I don't have permission to film in here. There's a lot of other people in and out. This place is busy today, so I will have to let you guys know kind of what things, what happened after I come back out. So we'll see. They've been really good. Best Buy's been really good for the past, I don't know, since right after the conundrum. So we'll see if they're still holding that up or what's going on. I would rather go to a Micro Center, but can't do that. Even though the size buildings are about the same, Micro Center packs a lot more stuff into a smaller area than Best Buy does. Best Buy kind of spreads everything out for display, and Micro Center is everything. They kind of take the approach of, hey, look, you know what you're coming here to get. This is how it's, this is where it is, and this is how many of them we have. And Best Buy spreads things out a little bit more, letting you see, touch, and feel a lot of different things. So you've got a different type of person that will shop in both places. However, this is the closest I can get to a Micro Center, so we're going to go inside and see what we can see. All right, so I just came out of Best Buy, and one of the things I did notice is there are some areas of the store that are really, really well stocked, and some areas of the store that aren't so well stocked. It was a little bit surprising, and then I find that they've got a lot of things mixed up all over the place. So like you'll have a Logitech display for streaming, and you'll have 2 or 3 things because it's grouped with blue or with something else, that you might find some of this stuff in 2 or 3 different places. So where I expected to find a lot of the gamers accessories in one spot, it's moved, and I actually had to look in 4 different spots in the store to find some of this stuff. And I finally, when I actually had exhausted the resources and thought, okay, I don't know where this is, and asked a salesperson, I looked over to his right, and there one of the items was, and he wasn't even sure because he said that they've been moving stuff around. So I guess that's one of the things that happens after you do inventory and they're remodeling the store or they're moving stuff around, is sometimes it's a little bit harder, and even the salespeople have to go back and look and see exactly where it was. Everybody was friendly, but there was some stuff that was obviously missing off the shelves. Now, appliances and stuff like that, household goods and all, like vacuum cleaners or, all that stuff, there was plenty of stuff like that on the shelves. But any of the electronics type stuff, gaming stuff, those supplies weren't as much. I didn't see a lot of video cards. I did see some processors. Most of what I saw was AMD 5000 series processors, 13 series processors from Intel. I saw a couple of more recent motherboards, some Intel 790 series motherboards. I guess those just came out or something. There was a couple of those. But as far as just general stuff, I know some of the accessories were stocked up pretty well. Razer had a pretty good display. Logitech keyboards and mice and everything, that was pretty good. But some of the stuff was just spread out all over. So Best Buy, keep some of that stuff closer together. It'd be easier to find, and your customers don't have to spend as much time trying to figure out where things are, and yeah, it was a little bit confusing. I did find what I needed. Not going to expound on that yet. It'll be found out soon enough. But overall, the experience was okay. I was just a little bit, it was a little bit harder trying to find some things. Like I said, some of the shelves were a little bit empty, and it's obvious they're trying to move some things to other places, and it makes for a little bit, a little bit of a weird experience when you have to look multiple places to try to find what it is you're looking for. So now we start the trip back. I don't know if I'm going to have any footage of the road or whatever, or just kind of a wrap up when I get done. Hopefully there's plenty of footage of the dogs. I took a lot, so hopefully I can stitch something together so you guys can meet them and see them. And it was just a nice relaxing time. I got to go, I did go get some stuff for the channel, and I did manage to go and visit a friend of mine who's a bartender at a local pub. And so that was fun getting to see them. And hi, Jess, if you're watching this. Nice to be able to get to catch up and all that stuff. Always a good time, but time to go home. All right, so obviously I made it back from Ocala. I got to visit the Pugs. I got to visit Lisa and Mark. Got to make sure her computer's still working okay. A little bit of cleaning, no big deal. Everything's running great with it. Pugs are great. It was fun being able to visit with them. They are very attention and snack driven, like any typical small dog, and they think they are a whole lot bigger than they are. But regardless, it's fun to hang out with them and always fun to enjoy. Also got to make a Best Buy run, good and bad for that. No big deal. For those of you that are wondering if I drank all that soda on the way up there. It was probably just a little bit more than this. That was cherry vanilla the other day. This is Pepsi. I've been sitting here for a couple hours, and I've drank just a little bit more than I did when I was driving, obviously. And I didn't drink a whole lot of it going up there, even though I like the taste. I've cut soda out for the most part. I do like the taste. I just don't like the way I feel after drinking a lot of it. So it's pretty easy to sit there and let that. I'll probably put some more ice in it, and it'll keep me for quite a while, and it'll probably end up going in the fridge. But regardless, it was a great trip, and it's just a reminder that you just need to kind of relax and unwind and let go once in a while. You can still get some other stuff done. You can still get some productive things done, but you can relax and enjoy spending time around family and pets and all that stuff without really feeling like everything is so tight under the screws all the time. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. This is that's pretty much all I got for this video. There is a lot of stuff coming up with benchmarks for the editing rig. I don't know if you've already seen them or not. Depends on what order these videos come out. Danny Double D, I've got benchmarks that are coming on him with the 2070 and the 5600G that I have not been able to do yet. Well, I'm doing now, but I wasn't able to do previously, and somebody had said something about benchmarks, so I thought I'd go ahead and do that and show you how the performance there is. There's some things that I picked up in Ocala that I will be doing a video on for that, but I'm not at leisure to disclose what that is yet. However, some of you will find it quite obvious pretty soon, and we'll just have to go from there. And of course, there's building in the pink case behind me, all kinds of other stuff going on. So we'll just see how it goes. So if you're not already subscribed, please do so. Hit me up on all the other socials, all that good stuff. And I'm just going to ask you one other thing. The same thing I do every time. Just be nice to each other. Smile, wave, hold the door open, just be good. It doesn't cost anything at all to be nice to somebody, and it sure would do something good for somebody's day, So think of how you'd feel if somebody was nice to you, just unexpected, just out of the blue, So anyway, that is all I have for this time, folks. So until next time, when I get into something I have no business being into, I'll see you later.